Tukate. Yo, wagwan. This is the Football Digest podcast, and what a week it has been. I'm Timothy Digest, popularly known as the Vibes Alliance, and with me, I have the Single Association of Kenya's chairman, man like TJ Wagwan. Shika makofi. Namna gari.
I want to thank myself. Unasemaje?
Niaje man.
It's so funny we've never done an episode with you.
But just the two of us.
Yes. Hatujafanya actually.
Hata tukiwa nini tatu.
Actually,
T-Square.
This is the first time.
T-Square. I'm familiar.
It was about time.
Ukoaje man?
Niko poa.
I heard you had a good weekend, your first ever event. Tell us, how was that?
Man. The planning part, very stressful. However, it was a very good event. Wale wajui. Tulifanya the first Singles Association of Kenya event. Let's just say event because we did a mini hangout.
Okay.
Yeah, last month, but this was the first actual event.
Unasema watu walienda home na watu. Ama wezi jua.
I cannot speak about people.
Can you speak about yourself?
I don't want to crucify myself. Just sasa nikichukuliwa chama imekufa.
Kusha.
I've not found an able successor wa kupatia the chair.
Nasema wewe Elijah hujapata Elisha.
Ukipata Elisha kupatia hiyo kiti. However there are few good people we met there. Not few, a lot.
That's good to hear.
Warembo walikuwa wengi. Wanaume walikuwa wachache.
Ratio.
They were asking where are the men?
Ratio ilikuwa.
So next time please wanaume. Wanifuate. I had very good ladies.
Say less.
Shout out to Apana.
Chunga. Over and above everything maze tulikuwa na game week 28.
Yeah.
So far there's been 9 games at the time of recording. West Ham Newcastle hajacheza. Lakini ali kick off tulianza pale hiyo stadium ya Nottingham inaitwa nini? Wewe unaijua inaitwa City Ground. Uko umetudanganya. Ni City Ground nyinyi. Man City wameroll in. City wamepigwa City Ground. Buda bao moja. Sijika uliona highlights hiyo game ama uliwatch game?
Yes. Nimeona highlights. Unajua Saturday we were handling a bit.
Maoni.
So now I think from the start of the season, Nottingham has been it.
Yeah.
Nottingham has been such a dope team. Like, nilikuwa nasema, I think wakianza season, Nottingham and Bournemouth for me have been the two teams.
Yeah. Playing good football.
Kama uko na team B yako. Like you support Arsenal, but kuna team inakufurahisha.
Team B yangu imekuwa Bournemouth. Bournemouth Buda.
So Nottingham, I predicted a draw. Just because I thought maybe City are on and off. Kuna zile games zenye unadhani hii wanaenda kupigwa perform. Then ile wanategemea wanapigwa. However, I think Nottingham had such a good game. I think Odoi is on form. Odoi is on form.
The funny thing with that team is ukipata Elanga is off form, Hudson Odoi is stepping up, wakitulia Morgan Gibbs-White, wakitulia sijui Chris Wood bado is buying them in, or if not he's creating. So everyone is chipping in with goals.
Yeah. Everyone is chipping in with goals. And I don't know. I feel kama City pre-season mode. Like they don't care whether they win or lose. They're like the league is over for them. But I'm not sure if that's the case because I don't know if they surely want to make it to top 4. Yeah,
that's all they have to fight for, yeah. Hawako FA Cup, hawako League Cup, Champions League, hawako. So
they surely want to make, but I don't think they're playing like they want to make. That's the problem.
And the funny thing is they're fighting for the 4th of the top 4 spots. You can almost say Liverpool done. Arsenal done.
Yeah.
Nottingham look like
actually I can't say Arsenal done.
No. You guys, you're good, you're not great, but we'll get to that. I think you guys top 4 you're done.
Yeah.
Nottingham, City,
Nottingham are in.
Pale kuna ka battle pale itenda.
Nottingham ni kama imetoka kwa hiyo battle. Somehow.
You think so?
Yes.
No, I don't think so. Niliona ilikuwa.
What's the gap between Nottingham and who's number 4?
I don't know.
I think wameanza ku break away for some reason.
Because there's a time they lost, if I'm not wrong. I don't know if it was by 5 goals to Brighton. So they have their times. Kuna time watu cheza vile una expect like right now that 51 points, Chelsea at 49, Man City who are 5th at 47, Brighton 46, Aston Villa 45, Bournemouth, Newcastle 44. Buddha, the gap between 4th and 9th is 5 points.
Yeah.
And Newcastle have a game in hand. So it is very tight.
It's very tight.
It is extremely tight.
However, looking at how Nottingham are playing,
Yeah.
Personally, I don't see them going maybe below 3rd because everyone below them is not giving like a good game. If you look at who's below them, Chelsea will get there, but they're struggling. They struggle against Leicester. Man City, that was their chance to go actually to cover points because if Man City won,
they'd have been at 50 and Nottingham would have been at 48.
Meaning Man City would be 3rd.
They're literally still there.
Okay.
Wote wako tu
hapo.
Yeah. Hey, but bro, hey, that result was what we needed just as we got into the game week.
Yeah.
After that, kulikuwa na games 1, 2, 3 at 5 p.m. Local time.
Yes.
Kulikuwa na Liverpool, Soton, Palace, Ipswich, Brighton, Fulham 2-1, easy win. Raul got his goal. Last minute penalty, João Pedro, who looks like he's still in his nice purple patch.
Merudi form.
Vile inafaa juu Welbeck sasa ametulia.
Yes, after the injury I think
Yeah.
He had a injury some months.
He was laid off for a bit.
Yeah, but looks good.
Nini ilikuwa pale Anfield. Hiyo game ya 5.
Yeah.
The funny thing is nilikuwa naona hiyo game in bits and pieces. And not long before, I think the first half was done. Southampton take the lead.
Yes.
Or I can't remember if it was before halftime or after halftime. Sikumbuki. Kuna msee aitwa Small Board and Van Dijk na Alisson who have been solid for the most part of the season wali get into each other's space, miscommunication kidogo. Small Board ameturn, quick finish, quick instinct. Anani labda kunaweza kuona upset na niko sure nyinyi mlikuwa mnaangalia game mkisema by any chance our drop points tunaingia Old Trafford kuharibu.
But I don't think so.
Why not?
I don't think so. It's done. Even before this past weekend, I think it was done.
It's not mathematically done though, is it?
It's already kupeana God of Honor, unfortunately.
Bullet stuff itakuwa fun.
Inakuanga uchungu man, but yeah.
I don't remember the last time I saw my team. Sidhani hata tushaipeana. Like I don't remember when. I've seen United give a God of Honor. Yeah. I really haven't. Mi kitu najua nimeona mkipeana. Mkipea Van Persie alafu akafunga pera.
Unajua kuna friend nini?
Nini?
Umeanza kuongea kama sisi. History FC. Tumeanza kuongelea kitu ilifanyika ukiwa high school, ukiwa class 2 ndio unaongelea sasa.
Mi class mimi nimezee. Nili tweet kwa.
Ndio video tulianza tukaanza 5
2012 ile time ndani dunia inaisha.
Ulitweet.
Wewe umetweet tumeshinda league. Tunafika hapo. Hii vita yetu unaanza mapema.
Hii vita inaanza mapema.
Tuko kwa Liverpool Southampton. So after Soton wamefunga Nunez equalizes not too long after akaenda akasilence wase and then Liverpool na hizi mapena
man.
But good for us watu wa FPL. Mimi nili captain Salah, sijui kama captain Salah.
Mimi siangaliangi simtoangi captain.
Hata mimi simtoangi. Juu sasa hivi tunamtoa unaeka nani? Unaeka dadi. But Salah akaenda akapata bao zake 2.
Penalties, still adding to his tally of goals. How many goals does he have right now?
You think he breaks that record ya 2020? Yeah, 20 goals, 20 assists.
I think he does. How many assists to go? 3 or 2?
I don't know.
Should be around there.
I think I left. Did I leave him at 14? Or is
I
that
think
17?
I left him at 17. If I'm not wrong.
So,
yes.
So far,
17 assists, 27 goals. Mohamed Salah.
Crazy returns.
3 assists. However, hajafunga game, not kufunga. Haja assist like 2 games or something.
Ku assist, haja assist. Ngoja.
But he has 9 games.
No. Before this last game, he had assisted in the last 3 games in a row. Yeah, so akona time.
Akona 9 games to assist 3 goals.
Surely. Atashindo hiyo kweli. Do you think he does 30 goals, 20 assists?
Yeah. He definitely reaches 30 goals.
That would be crazy.
He definitely reaches 30 goals. 3 goals. Lazima. And he's scoring every game currently. Even if he scores 1 per game.
If this guy
can make 40 goals.
He can.
13.
Easily. So 13 goals left to 40. It might be a stretch, but it's not impossible.
Not impossible.
If this guy goes on, achukue top scorer Premier League.
Yes.
Tuseme hiyo nini inaitwaje playmakers
award na golden boot
na
playmaker
award wachukue ligi.
Yes.
Wachukue tuseme hata Champions League ama wafike hata final na bebe Carabao hii weekend. Ballon d'Or?
I think currently yes. Currently for me Salah number 1 contender. Personally I think is the number 1 contender for.
Who do you think is close to him right now?
Rafinha and Mbappe. I think Rafinha and Mbappe are the 2 maybe closest people, because Rafinha has a good record too. His goal assist tally is nice. Lewandowski is not so far, but he's a bit below.
I don't even
because looking at the stats of goals and assists, actually it was Salah, I think, then Rafinha, Mbappe, Lewandowski. Vinicius slightly lower, kidogo tu. But Rafinha, Mbappe, now depending who nani atashinda, now the league, La Liga iko moto. They are still all in the Champions League. So and Barcelona
Champions League might be the decider actually.
Yes, it might be. However, if Salah goes ahead and breaks the record for playmaker and goals and carries the Premier League, because he already done and dusted Champions League, not Champions League, Carabao, FA, they're still in the FA Cup.
No, walitolewa na Plymouth Argyle.
So it's just Carabao and Champions League. But I think he has a good shot because of the Premier League, especially juu atashinda mapema kwanza.
Buda washinde hiyo stuff, alafu ikuwe ni sasa ni start padding. Ni haya tunataka bao 2 za Salah leo, assist moja.
But do you think they do that, or they give opportunity to not even rest, give opportunities to the younger people, considering
it will be a mix? Because I feel like
considering they're not giving him a contract, so it's a good time to also try out other people.
That's true, but do you think they'd want to lose Salah? I don't know what's happening in that nini.
Exactly.
In that pale hierarchy, and guys are so mad at the fact that they're not even trying to start talks. Because Salah ako hapo ataenda interview aseme mimi sijaambiwa anything, mimi hakuna kitu kwa meza, so tufanyaje? Mimi nacheza tu ball, mali mnanitaka July uko ndo naenda. So but I feel like towards the end of the season he'll be looking at records.
Yes.
What can I break? What can I get close to? What can I chase? So man, easily stamping probably himself as one of, if not the greatest African footballers to grace the Premier League. Probably.
I think especially if he wins the Ballon d'Or.
I think that goes without doubt.
Yes.
But later on after that, so Liverpool win, they go 16 points clear. That looks like 16. They went 16 at the time.
At that time. Before the time.
And then, so after that, Brentford, Aston Villa. Funny enough, the GTEC Stadium, imeona mabao mingi sana. Ma 5-3, ma siju 2-2s, 2-1s, 2-0s, 4-5s, mingi sana. Hii game ilisha 1-0 to Aston Villa.
Aston Villa, yes.
Which was very surprising. Oli Watkins got the goal. What do you think about this performance?
I think another one chopped off.
There was one that was
very slim. Minimal
margin.
Assist to Rodgers. But Aston Villa, I think with the reinforcement that came in January, they've been playing well. They've been getting points. They've been getting goals. So I actually thought they'd win. But I thought it would be a high scoring game.
I also thought it would be high scoring.
Like 3-2 or something, or 4-3. So Bomo does not score. Who else? The other guy, Wisa.
Walijaribu, but kuna Basileko kule Juma na Dracula. Unai Emery.
Tyrone Mings pale.
But 3 points for Aston Villa. It was a very bland Saturday of football. Juu game ya kufunga ilikuwa Wolves Everton. Wolves scored a very nice team goal, by the way. Ya ku equalize after Everton had taken the lead. 1-1. It was an okay game. I wish the Brentford Villa one was the last one. Sasa Wolves Everton hakuna mtu alikuwa na watch.
But Wolves are trying their best also to stay up. And so far, looks like it's working. Because
but without Cunha, they are looking.
They're
shaky.
So
different.
They're looking shaky. But a point to them means a point away from relegation. So it's okay. It's good.
Sunday.
Sunday ndio mchezo
Sunday sasa ndio tulifurahia. At the same time kuliko na Chelsea Leicester, Spurs Bournemouth. I had my eyes on the Spurs Bournemouth game. And man, let me tell you, the style of football that Bournemouth are employing needs to be in Europe. Hiyo ni style of play yenye you as a Bournemouth fan unajua haya tunaweza fungwa bao 2-3 ni sawa. Lakini tukipata hiyo ball nikiwa mbele ya hiyo post nikuja na Dango Watara, Evan Nilsson, Justin Kluivert, sijui Tavani, Semenyo.
Bro, attack ni norm.
We jua bila wasi wamecheza hiyo ball. I think they should have won that game 4-5-2. Give or take. I don't know how Spurs managed to get a draw. I really don't know how, but did you watch that game? What do you think about that game?
Of course, Bournemouth cooked the entire game. Many chances that were lost pia hapo katikati. However, Spurs making the comeback was something I didn't expect. But if you look at the goal that Sa scored, good goal, but libahatisha.
Weka tu ball into the danger area. Ikipata mwenye itapata
sawa. And it worked. Maybe it brought them back into the game. Then Son, out of all people, the worst person kuguza kwa box. That guy knows how to dive. Like umguze ukweli ama not. That guy knows how to drop. So but the penalty is scored. Ice cold. Hiyo penalty ilikuwa
Buda.
Alafu you are looking for a point. See ati because hiyo penalty ingeshikwa.
Guy ingeshikwa watu wangejump.
You know how those penalties look so stupid.
Alikuwa ametoka bench actually. So yeye ndo analeta kate game hiyo. Ufanye kitu kama hiyo ishiko kaya Lukman. Sijui kama unakumbuka akiwa Fulham.
Ile Lukman ilikuwa
na last minute. Unakanga fala
man. Because now if ingeshikwa they'd have lost the game. Because they also need points. Unaja pia wako huko chini.
But they are
they also need points. So that was
uliona bao ya Kluivert yenye ilikataliwa.
Bro.
Let me tell you. Quick transitions. Bro, Bournemouth is so fun to watch. KK's intercept ametoka msee I think squared it to no he played it along the line to Evan Nilsson. Evan Nilsson 45 one time. Kluivert ndani bro. Nilikuwa naomba sana iko onside. Iko na replay. Evan Nilsson was off by like 2 steps man. But 2-2 to Spurs.
Forgot Crystal Palace on Saturday.
Palace that it was a nothing game. Ismaila Sa
but you know a guy Mateta is not there.
Uo msee mwenye alimkanyaga huo kipa wa Millwall. You know his ban was extended from 3 games to 6.
It was that bad.
Bro, that was a horrible tackle. Kanyagwa hapa naoni mtu ameruka amekuja. And Mateta is huge. He's 6 foot. Is it 3 or 4 something? A big lanky strike. Buda by the time wewe unafikisha mguu hapo. Wewe sema unaenda clear. Hiyo hata si high boot. Hiyo ni very high boot. Because that's crazy. And I see why alipewa bani ya 6 ninis.
They gave a chance to our boy Nketia. Matokeo ni yale kijana see why we sold him. Like they say we could use a striker like Nketia right now, but
no, you guys need a killer. Na tunaenda kukaa kwa hiyo game.
But Ismail Sa very good player, converted his chance. Even before the goal kuna chances alikuwa anaenda kufunga kwa like damn jamaa anacheza.
Uliona alifanya celebration ya Mateta.
And the crowd can respond to I love boo. Wananibambanga sana.
Yes, have you bam. Then at the same time your game ya Spurs. Chelsea played Leicester. Chelsea struggled. Chelsea struggled in the 22nd minute. You thought they could go ahead. Mr. Ice Cold Palmer who had one of the best 100% penalty records. Ameshikiwa. Since so Mr. Ice Cold ana melt.
Mambo ni kama hayo sasa.
Hii joto imempata sasa hii labda hata ndo maana kunanyesha sasa hii. Hiyo ice yake imemelt.
Kiburi ilikuwa imeanza kuja sana. So it's good.
But do you feel like he's been overplayed or there's been so much pressure on him? Do you think teams are finding him out? What do you think the issue is with Cole Palmer?
I'm not sure really. However, kulikuwa na hiyo conversation ya his partnership with Jackson out of all people. They say Palmer needs Jackson. And Jackson needs Palmer. No, funny thing.
No, but
if you look at
it worked, yeah.
I want to work assist each other.
Yeah.
So now, maybe Jackson ameenda, Palmer is suffering, but maybe, I don't know whether there's some fatigue, but I wouldn't say that. Maybe carrying the team, I wouldn't say that. He's not playing in the Nature Cup wanacheza.
Conference League.
Hachezi. So he's just playing the Premier League. Hawako Carabao. Hawako FA. So I don't know. Maybe just a dip in form. Unajua kuna time
form. But for someone of his caliber,
that's 2 months now.
He's gone how many games? Is it?
He's not scored since 14th January.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, he's not scored since 14th January.
Because his ninis were so high.
Yes.
Expectations zake zinakwanga very high. He's basically the talisman. If he's not playing well, Chelsea don't play well. And so if you're depending on people like Kukurea to get you the points, there's an issue. Lakini freedom fighter pia Mr. Jadon Sanchez, Nelson Mandela. Hey, what's going on there?
That's your guy.
I say, he's no one's guy.
But
he's Chelsea's.
Funny thing with Chelsea. But nizo team tu ziko hapo zote. Like they're not on form. They lose points in some games, but bado kuna yote number 4 wako tu hapo number 4 hawatoki hapo.
By the way, I think that speaks probably to either the competitiveness of the league or maybe just lower quality this season. I don't.
There's something
it
about
could be a mix of both. Pale unajua ukifuatanisha 2 else.
Umeenda number 9.
It's a wrap.
Na ukiwin 2 nayo uko number 4 ama number 3.
Sisi tumengoja kuwin hizo 2. Hatuwin.
Nyinyi hata 2 na roho imekataa.
Na kitu fani ni tulidhani hatutawin. I think we all knew that we wouldn't win when you guys rocked up for the penultimate game of the game week. 7:30 Sunday prime time. United Arsenal for the first time in a long time. The game haikuwa na hype sana. Haikuwa na inaitwaje anticipation as such because I think you guys were deflated because you had dropped points. I think you drew. Who did you draw to?
Nottingham.
Nottingham. Before that, you lost to someone.
Did we lose to somebody?
Yeah.
We lost.
Let me see. Wait.
We lost.
Wait. You lost 1-0 to West Ham.
Oh, yeah. West Ham lost, then Nottingham draw.
Draw. Yeah. So what gave you guys nini was the 7-1 win midweek ya Champions League.
Si ndio tunajua kombe tunataka.
we will be here. Mlisema mnataka Madrid. Ndio inakuja.
Tunataka Madrid.
But so a win and a draw a loss and a draw in the last 2 and then you rock up to a United side that's looking maze Amorim anasema we can't save our season. There's nothing really we can do to like finish strong. Of course there is if you have to finish well in the Europa League and probably carry it and avoid relegation. So the game already was just
blunt.
It was a game. Haina vita, haina vurugu, haina nini. But I was surprised at our performance. Let me sijui kama unataka kuanza juu niko na vitu mingi za kusema.
Sema tukusikie.
Niko na vitu mingi za kusema. Number 1. Joshua Zirkzee.
Yes.
And his work rate and his footballing IQ. In as much as he's not the person that will get on the end of most chances created, which are not very many. His link-up play, his technique, his work rate is so good. And I feel like if you have 2-3 decent players around him, they can benefit off of that. That's one of my major takeaways. Number 2, Garnacho improved greatly in this game. In the sense that ilikuwa head down, try beat your man, get the ball into the box. Yes, kuna time game ilikuwa inaenda kuisha kakati na kashoot na left akapura ball uko jo nikajam. But I think he really did well. Naongelea 2 positives kwanza. Before ningie kwa nini. Nusair Mazraoui had a game and a half. I think probably the second half especially because kulikuwa na chance fulani.
Yes.
But yeah, he's like he's technical. He's good with the ball. Nini. And games ka hizi zionisho. And there's a foundation. The system ina work. System can work watu wakijua. This is a big game. That's why we'll never really suffer at the hands of like big teams.
Yes.
So nyinyi Liverpool, Man City, whatever, because they'll turn up. Waseme hii ni game kubwa hapa tukicheza ufala tutapigwa 5-6.
So they show up,
they turn up. Man like Bruno Fernandes, man, what can I say about my captain? This guy is the same guy who has been very much compared to one other player who was also on the pitch as him. But yo ndakuachia. Yo nimecheka aje. This guy gets a free kick in the, was it 44th minute if I'm not wrong?
Yeah, around
44th 45th minute.
Yes.
Hey. No lie, Raya had a good second half, a great second half. Good game overall. Positioning yake for that free kick.
That was the problem.
Wagua, there's an AFTV fan I saw saying the wall was how many yards farther than it should have been. Aye.
No, actually it's Eriksen
nini?
Yeye ndio alininio kitu. Alisema aliona penye where the wall was, akajua ni bao. Like it was, like ilipimwa vibaya, but yeye alisema aliona na akajua ni bao
one time. And the funny thing is inaitwaje? If you look at the slow motion, that free kick, Malio ball inapitia. Ilikuwa I think ni kichwa Saliba and someone else. So right here.
Yes.
So literally if it was the usual 10 yards,
yes.
you header. But
however,
even without ref, because if you're to measure every single wall at every single free kick, I'm sure you won't even get one that's like exactly 10 yards. You need straight the ref.
Yeah.
More or less.
I think for that goal especially, not taking away the brilliance of Bruno.
Yeah.
Very good free kick. If Raya was positioned in the middle, that's an easy save. Juu haikuwa kwa kona.
Haikuwa na hata power sana. I think he just placed it.
His space ndio hii.
Weka tu hapo.
If he was standing in the middle, that's an easy save because he literally it curved back towards the middle. But but it was a very, very good free kick. Funny thing, before that free kick, we'd not seen Bruno in the game at all. Even Man United fans who were watching with, by the way, Bruno ako wapi? I saw there was a lot of Garnacho in the first half.
Now that you say that,
ukikumbuka game ikianza, I didn't like wait. I was seeing a lot of Garnacho and the wing backs for the first half. Dalo and Mazraoui for the first half. Garnacho, there was a complaint also about your midfield.
The problem
first Casemiro and Eriksen.
Those are old guys.
Casemiro, Eriksen and Bruno, they were nowhere in the first half until that free kick. But even watching the game, I knew it that if Manchester United score fast, wataamka. Because that was our complaint. Tukianza game, tulianza vizuri sana. First minute already mlikuwa mshapiga blunder. Tulikuwa mbili. In fact, there were two. If ni ile tu hatuna striker, because Merino ile instinct ya blunder imefanyika, you score there. First
one. But alikuwa na chance mapema actually. Sijui kama
like two
lead
drag kando.
That one ile ya Trossard.
Yes.
Buda. Trossard akishoot nilikuwa najua hii.
Ni ndani. But the moment atuku score our chances when the game was starting, I started having that feeling that hapa either we will walk away with a draw or we'll lose to Manchester United 1-0. So when Bruno scored that free kick, I was like, ndio ile 1-0.
Lazima sasa watu.
Hii ni ile 1-0. Because I was like, but I had hopes because I knew probably we have Martinelli on the bench.
Yeah.
But
which did.
I didn't know that's the sub that would be made. Nani anaitwa Nwaneri. Because I was like, niaje, we'll have a front three of Nwaneri, Martinelli and Trossard.
Nwaneri is technical.
Yes. That's what I thought. Nilidhani the sub will be Nwaneri, Trossard now as a false 9, and Martinelli on the right. But now they took off Nwaneri, brought in Martinelli.
The funny thing is, when we are now going into halftime for those subs, tulikuwa na a record ya 387 games in the Premier League when we're leading at halftime at Old Trafford. Never lost.
Yes.
So this is a one time. In as much as nilikuwa predict draw, this is the one time nilikuwa nasema guy, your record inakakuenda. Halftime inakam, so your sub yenu imemekiwa. No, sisi, ours was at...
No, it's yours. As we made our subs later, I think.
Yours was later. Ours was made at halftime.
Yes.
So Aiden Heaven, guy young kid we signed from Arsenal.
Yes.
In January, comes on for Lenioro, who had a bit of a knock.
Yes.
And I remember turning to the fans that I was watching them like, either hapa tumejipeana, because that's a big pressure game.
Yes.
This is United Arsenal, his former team. He's finally getting minutes for now his new team. Na umeingia time yenye uko sure Arsenal wanakuja.
Yes, because mmefunga.
Bro, that substitution iliniingiza kabaridi. And second half ilianza to the same way.
Weren't you a bit confident because he probably knows Arsenal players more than
Not really.
the rest?
Not really. Because this is someone who did not play first team football
For us.
for you guys. So he knows of them, he didn't know them. Sile anajua Trossard attack went on his left foot or anything. Una get?
Yeah.
So I wasn't as confident, but bro, was I surprised. He looks like a real talent.
He's good. The only problem with him at Arsenal is he'd never get the minutes.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
Because the number of centre backs in that team that are when you're mbele yake kwa picking order. That in fact the first two kuwatoa unless wameumia akunanga sub ya Saliba ama Gabriel like unless they had Ben White is playing right back, he's a centre back. Timber is a centre back. That's already 4. Calafiori is a centre back. Tomiyasu plays centre back.
I think for me, the thing that made me think that this didn't make as much sense from your point of view is this kid is so young. So, like, Saliba is what, 22, 23?
Yes, 23.
23. Gabriel is what?
26. 27 now.
27?
Should be turning 27.
So, mutuka white.
White pia kwa hapo.
But white. Nika, kusema ukweli anakakaa hit ceiling. Unajua, sika Gabriel Saliba wenye unazasema. Huyu for the next 5-6 years.
No, I think White is good.
White is not someone who will play as a center back, as your starting center back for the next 4-5 years. You know, get. But maybe you don't need him as a starting. Yeah. Maybe as your third, fourth option, basically.
Oh, okay.
I feel like this kid has a high ceiling because alikuwa naonyesha a lot of promise akiwa kwenu and all that. But just back to the game, I'm trying to remember the chances that you guys had. Before you brought on Martinelli in the 58th minute for Nwaneri, which really surprised me.
But Nwaneri was not in the game. Yesterday, didn't feel him much. No. However, I think he'd still do something.
Yeah, he's one of those players.
Martinelli.
He's one of those players who is like he can give you a moment out of nothing.
Out of nothing.
Nimse ball imedrop sijui aje.
Yes.
He'll find
a way.
Top corner, bottom corner, or find a little pass.
Yeah.
And I think that your sub sasa ndio ilinifanya nitulie kidogo nasema okay.
At least Nwaneri ametoka.
Because Martinelli is kidogo easier to defend against.
Yes.
Because yani to head down atakimbia as much as he won't try beat his right back or left back with a lot of skill. Ni ile tu haya kunaambia ukiniliko sawa. Hauna kuisha wewe. Una get.
When he plays on the right, I normally feel like we're playing with 10 men. Yeah, I think he's very inefficient on the right.
Yeah.
Because yeye ni mtu wa kimbia, cut in, then he doesn't have a left foot.
Nah.
Kabisa. Trossard can balance, but Martinelli can't.
Yake ndio kupanda kitanda. Like kumsupport akifunga kiatu ya right.
Because for real, anytime you're playing with Martinelli and Trossard on the wings, I prefer we have Trossard on the right,
and Martinelli on the left. Yeah,
because Trossard at least both he can use both. So the moment aliingia niko na menda side right nikajua this is done. Yes.
That nini honestly surprised me. Aliingia na Luis Kelly.
Yes. Who I thought would start the game.
I thought he'd start as well. Yeah. And the funny thing is just looking back at it, you see the way you considered the free kick was Calafiori dragging back Garnacho.
Exactly.
Luis Kelly is faster and I think a bit more tenacious than Calafiori. So I don't think he'd have given, like, I know it's different because whatever.
Yes.
But Luis Kelly in that position, I don't think makes that foul.
But again, I think even for discipline issues. Because
also
amekuwa akikula hizi mayellow, red. So for such a big game, you know.
Nika Rooney akiwa nini? Akiwa Miang.
So akona hiyo. And considering already silikuwa red versus West Ham Champions League juzi amekula yellow first, imebidi hesabiwe first half.
Alipiga red Wolves.
But so ilikuwa ni but here Champions League like that's 2 consecutive games. Umekula red West Ham, the following week unakula yellow. Kidogo kule yellow ya pili ikakuwa like ni aje toa jamaa anatupeana tena
for a game like that.
So for Manchester United a red card in that game would be such pressure. So probably for discipline issues pia control. Calafiori a bit struggling defending. However, creating with space. I saw how he played, for instance, game Champions League.
Yeah.
And personally, may believe your position tunapea Merino as a striker. That's a guy we should try. Try Calafiori at the
as a striker.
Yeah. He has more instinct.
Ni muende msign striker.
No, for now, what do we do right now? Because that's another thing that ilifanya ningeyo game without confidence.
Mkona Sterling, did you see how many times they looked at Sterling kwa hiyo game?
Why?
Hey Buddha.
Like
sio mtu abangalia hivyo kwa bench.
Walimweka hivyo sana. Hadi nilikuwa like umsieke huyu jamaa.
But also imagine thinking about it. You when Sterling, you have been a forward, you've been a false 9, you've been a 9. But a defensive midfielder or a central midfielder is being preferred over you. What does that do to you as a player, bana?
But you know, when the injuries came in, Sterling was given a chance. The first game tulianza na Sterling. It was Sterling, Trossard, Nwaneri. So those are only fit attackers.
Yeah.
And it was an easy game. Which game was it? Leicester or Ipswich?
I'm trying to remember.
Yenye Merino alifunga bao mbili.
Leicester. Yeah, it was Leicester. That's what I thought. Yeah.
An
Leicester.
easy game. This is a game you think now hii ni chance ya Sterling kujiprove, kushine. Then anafanya nonsense. Merino comes in and scores 2 goals. Hata wewe kama coach utapatia jamaa chance kweli. Because kama ulishindwa kufunga against Leicester, why would you trust you against Nottingham or Manchester United? ulishindwa kubit player against Leicester. Even me as a coach, nitakuwa like nah. Yeah, so unless tungekuwa kufunga bao mbili, pia Sterling chance tuone kama do something. But now it's chances zinaisha even more. Material is back. Probably after the international break, Bukayo will be back. So
just in time for the guard of honor. But game iliendelea, you guys continued pressing, we were countering.
Yes.
And in the 74th minute, Urian Timber drives down the line.
Man, cooked. That
comes back, he didn't cook him, he didn't cook.
Guy cooked. Si wewe nyinyi mmepika nikakubali, sikubali tu. Na chakula ikapika.
Alikimbia akasimama akapeana pass.
Hapana, alipika stew alafu rice ikamaliza.
But that finish ya rice was very nice.
Very nice.
And at that point I'm thinking, here goes our record.
Mi hapo nilikuwa nimeanza kuona ni kama tunaweza shinda. Because I was like, then so of course psyche imeanza kupanda, uko like
true,
because I was worried tulifika 17, uko like kama tujafunga by sahi naona ni kama
sasa tuanze kupack,
naona nimepack. And you know Arsenal struggle yetu, any team that packs we struggle, even when you're comparing
breaking down nini,
when you're comparing the number 10s ingilia number 10 wetu, he's not a bad player. However, continue si amefunga bao mbili Champions League. Ama nisiongelee mambo ya wausu. Anyway,
sisi tumezishinda sisi. Wewe tulia
Anyway, so Bruno with not Bruno, Odegaard with space will cook. Odegaard without space, disappointment.
Kuna mtu alisema online, Odegaard is a king of playing beautiful nothing.
Ni captain wangu
but ni kweli, because honestly si ati ni hater. Juu nimekaa na hiyo game, nimekaa na mafans wa Arsenal hivi, wameshinda kusema bro, this guy is not taking risks, nothing, ni ile ni kutan sideways. You need something incisive, you need risks here or there, especially when you are away from home against a team like United. And not just against United, these other games pia kuna chances amekuwa kiget ni ile 45.
Alafu one thing I hate, sijui kama watu wengine wangao realize about Odegaard, he'll create space with hizo whatever zake, he'll create space then go penye amepeleka watu. Sijui kama hebu angalia kitu vizuri, like even if you look at highlights leo utaiona, like atatengeneza space, watu wameenda huku, space ndio hii, alafu aende huku, always anaenda, because it's always the outside, so I'm always like, so mbona ulikuwa una create space in the first place? Create space, watu wawili wameenda huku, alafu uko like let me follow them. Ni kama hii side ndio kuna form, wacha niende huku penye wao wanaenda, hii side yenye hakuna watu stuck. So once he does that, I'm like and now makes it worse that even if he creates hakuna striker, there are some flicks he'll do, a striker ataona.
But also I feel like
you can't suck at a but you cannot.
Yeah.
You as a player, unafaa kuwa na ile. Let's say like Bruno. That's why we say like now, of course, this season Bruno over Odegaard. The season clean. Hata siwezi zusha.
All time.
I can't say that about other seasons. Last season he cooked. Is it last season he cooked?
Who?
Odegaard.
Bruno has done double goals and assists the last 5-6 seasons.
It's okay. Odegaard has not been here for 5-6 seasons, but it's
How long has he been at Arsenal?
3 seasons.
Odegaard?
Yeah.
You're lying to me.
In 3. Odegaard has played. Okay, fungua. It's not 5-6. 5-6 kwani alichezea nani?
Ngoja. Wala. Ati what?
6 seasons kidogo umerudi kwa Wenger.
Endelea tu.
Fungua.
Hiyo nini ya kucompare players na kwa ngapi? Na itafuta tu hapa.
Unaangalia stats za Bruno na Odegaard. 2021. That's
2020. That's what?
3 seasons.
2021.
Yeah.
Was he on loan? He was on loan before that.
2021 ndio alikuja loan.
Still.
Yeah.
Still. And Bruno was out 2020. January, mid-season.
Anyway,
you're after your comparison.
But however, at times if you look at stats alone, if you look at stats alone, they lie to you, of course.
I'm telling you, January.
I'm not saying Bruno is a bad player.
Yeah.
But Odegaard, you can say even our campaign last season, Odegaard did a lot towards that campaign in terms of contribution, in terms of creation. Ukiangalia even chances created.
Yeah.
Bruno pia anakuanga hapo. They are both there. Because tukifanya hii comparison most of the time, banter aside. With the banter, yes. Tunaongeleanga the bad side, how Odegaard is so bad. But ukiangalia chances created, both of them wanakuanga hapo. Odegaard has not missed. Only that this season. Even now, as bad as he's performing this season, chances created bado ako hapo juu. Yeah, so he's not a bad player. He's off form.
No,
I don't know whether he recovers.
Hatusemi yeye ni mbaya.
Yes.
Kuna watu wawili watatu wamemzunguka. Ndio wabaya.
Si watatu ni wengi. Ni wengi sana. Haya wamezunguka ni wengi ni wabaya. But however this season himself he's out. This season hakuna hata there's no way I'm putting him close to Bruno this season.
Do you think his confidence got shot after the injury? Because he had an injury, was it before December?
Yes,
and then he was out.
Around.
Tulikuwa tunajulizana hapa na Nyash.
Because unaona zile injuries zenyewe, you are even afraid to go into tackles. There are some things he'll pull away from.
Yeah.
Okay, like umse angepata hiyo ball. Yeah, maybe the injury sikuzi anafikiria sana like, hey, do I need to risk and go into this tackle or not? It's happened to many players in the past after.
But that, you see, injuries. And I think that just going back to the argument here, Bruno sijui who, it's, you see, for big player basically, unakaa vile nyinyi Saka amemiss, you'll expect Odegaard to step up. Wanna get for Sisi, we had Ahmad for a while. Bruno was cooking kiasi then. Ahmad is injured. You're still depending on Bruno alone. Yunani amepotea. So I don't know. I think that injury could be a big thing, and that's why I think also what was among the best ability ni availability, and Bruno never gets injured. So it's also very easy to
consistency.
Okay, kuna watu wanasemanga, you put Bruno in that real mid. Yo create hizo nini ujaribu. Rodrigo, Mbappe, Vini. Tuseme umeka Bellingham mbele na ko hapa na whoever. It could be Valverde. Utakuwa umekill vibaya sana. But game iliendelea, we get to, there was a break ya Ramadan for Mazraoui to break his fast, which I like seeing. I like seeing, man. Like the appreciation of people's different religions and faiths. And then subs were made. So I think that's where Amorim saved the game basically, because he brought in Collier for Eriksen, who Eriksen didn't have the legs, and Collier is tenacious. He came 100% of all his duels. He completed 100%.
The guy is good.
Yeah, your injury. How watu waliumia at the same time? Mafala, Meno, Ahmad. Buda, there was 2 weeks. Juka unakumbuka. 2 weeks unasikia tu out. Na mtu pia anakaa akona future sana. And I think when those subs were made, alafu nyinyi mkaingiza Tierney for Partey. I felt like, okay, mnatupea kaliwe, because Tierney and Partey, bro, like especially defensively,
he was trying to change the angle of attack.
Maybe that makes
It wasn't makes for me that it wasn't making sense, but niliona akili yake ni weka tiny, probably maybe the best crosser of the ball kwetu. So akili yake maybe ilikuwa eka tiny, cheza ram football, pigia Merino cross huko wafunge. Atafute about that. I think nafikiri tu ndio ilikuwa akili yake, because I don't see any other reason why
to make that sub.
So I think that was what, so haikuwork.
Buddha, me, I'm telling you, I don't know how we did not dip. Maybe even that break ilitusaidia, because honestly now we created chances.
Yes, after that you created.
Kulikuwa na ile cross ya Dalo to Mazraoui. Raya made a save that I did not believe.
My man of the match.
Really good position.